What's up, guys? It's Chad from Overland Addict, and we're here at the campsite tonight, and we're making some drinks. I got my buddy Chris Holloway from Moore Expo. What's
hey,
up,
buddy.
man?
Oh, just living the dream, man. This is a blast. Just got back from a good day trail riding, and now we get to make a cocktail.
Yeah, we're gonna make the Moscow Mule tonight, right?
Yep, we
All right.
are. One of mine and my wife's favorites.
Well,
Have you ever had one?
I've never had a Moscow Mule.
Welcome to the club. It's a popular drink, man. Very nice. This is a summer drink. You know, it's a little cool out here tonight, but
We can do it.
I think we're just kind of looking for something a little citrusy and a little bubbly and something nice, easy to make while we're camping.
All right, Chris, so how you make the Moscow Mule, man? Show us how it's done.
All right, so if you wouldn't mind, would you get us some ice in those
Yes,
while
sir.
I start working on this? And the only thing I need for this is a little bit of Tito's vodka. You can use any vodka that you prefer. This is really the main ingredient, ginger beer.
Okay.
It just gives it that citrus
Is this
pop.
alcoholic or not?
It's non-alcoholic.
It's
Yeah,
not?
nope.
Okay.
You can pick this up anywhere. Actually, when I get heartburn,
Yeah.
I just drink a little bit of ginger beer, and that's kind of my go-to
Wow.
to cure it. So try that at home and let us know in the comments if it works or not. Only say nice thing in the comments.
Yes.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is, this one's pretty easy, and you don't even really have to do much measurement. We're just gonna put
Kind of
a,
eyeball it a little bit.
yep, just eyeball it. We wanna go about 2 ounces of vodka in this.
Okay.
You know, we don't want anybody getting out of hand.
Yeah.
Right?
Especially
you.
not at camp.
Not at camp, no sir. But then just
We'll splash the ginger beer.
yeah,
All right.
splash of the ginger beer. And then here's where it really gets its flavor. What we're gonna
Oh,
do
the
is,
lime?
yeah,
All
oh yeah. So we squeeze the whole darn thing in there. All right, nice good wedge. And
Toss
then-
it on in
Yeah,
there?
yeah,
All right.
toss it on in there.
This is easy. I can do this, I think.
Yep, you can make this at home, and I think you're really gonna like it. Now we'll just mix everything up there and make it real
Give
nice.
it a good stir. Yeah.
Yep. Man, I'll tell you what, that is a summer drink, but it's good year
It's
round.
refreshing.
We're doing the Rob Roy in a flask, which is a
Rob Roy
nice
in a flask.
nice drink you can make at home, throw in the fridge or in the cooler, and when you get to camp, open that thing up and just have a little sipping.
Easy drink, right?
Yep, easy drink to make. Everything's 3 ingredients, so
Awesome.
we want it all to be easy.
Let's get into it.
All right, here we go. First ingredient on this is going to be our Campfire, Lefroy. If this isn't something that you carry at home, then what you can do is you can take any of your blended scotches, but for our drinkers with the more refined palate, we're going to use the Lefroy. Because we like to be fancy, don't we?
It's gonna be a nice smoky flavor too. It
Yep,
gives it.
yep, I think so. And 5.
Perfect.
After that, what we need is 1.5 ounces of the sweet vermouth. You can
right.
pick this up anywhere. I got it at Hy-Vee.
Okay.
Just grab 1.5 ounces of that. And what we've got here is a jigger to make these drinks. You can pick them up at any place you want. Any liquor store, or I think even Hy-Vee had them on the shelf. So what you saw me do there is I used the bigger part, which is the ounce.
Gotcha.
And then the smaller part, which is the half ounce.
All right,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. So now we've got a little bit of good stuff going, but it's
want
a little
the
it's
mixer?
it's a little bit strong right now, so we need some water.
Oh, water next.
Would you
All right.
mind?
Gotcha. There you
Thank
go.
you.
Uh-huh.
So we've got 1.5 ounces of water that we're gonna put in. So here's our ounce on the top side and our 1/2 ounce on the bottom side. And you know what, guys, since we're just using Lefroy and it's a little bit smokier and
Yep.
stronger than maybe normal, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to
Water it down a little more, maybe.
I'm gonna put another 1/2 ounce in there
that's a
too.
good call.
And
Yep.
you know what? The ice as it melts will help with that too. So all we lack is the Angostura bitters.
There we go. 5
Yep.
dashes, you said?
You know what's funny? The thing about these Angostura bitters is if you ever buy a bottle of this, it comes through Kansas City, Missouri. These are distributed only through a warehouse in Kansas
Really?
City. Yeah, friends of mine that
Never knew that.
that run that place. So the nice thing about these bottles too is they just dash 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Perfect.
That's good. That's probably.
Do you need the stir?
Please.
All right.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind.
There you are.
So what we're gonna do here is we're going to just stir this and make everybody nice and happy. Look
All
at
the
that.
ingredients mingle together a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, and they hang out well too, really. And then we'll need the strainer if you wouldn't
Alrighty.
mind. So I'll get us Just a little taste of this. Guys, these strainers,
That's delicious.
I picked up somewhere local. You can get them anywhere. They're great. They just strain the ice. Make sure you
Anywhere
your
bar
pores
supplies are
clean.
sold, I guess, right?
And then make sure you've got a good flask. I happen to love this one. I've carried it
That's
with
pretty
me
cool.
for years.
Little funnel.
All right, funnel.
So we don't make a mess.
What we're gonna do is we're just gonna strain that right into our flask. And this is what you're going to take with you. So as soon as you get to camp,
Crack her open.
and
Perfect
relax.
around the campsite. right?
Yeah. Well, let's give it a shot.
Let's do it. Cheers.
Cheers, buddy.
That is incredible. And tonight we're gonna make a gimlet, right, Chris?
Yep, we are. Yeah, this is one of the drinks that you didn't know was so easy to make, but we're gonna show you how to do it. The whole thing about camping is everything should be easy,
Should
but
be easy. That's right.
we know what's always the drink of choice when you're camping, the cold beer, which is always nice. But man, I'll tell you what, when you can actually just put a little bit of effort into it and get a good cocktail,
Step it up a bit.
it steps it up a bit.
Let's do it.
So you know what? We've got a special guest tonight.
Do we? Who we got here?
we do. It's a guy that's near and dear to my heart. It's a Georgia fella,
Oh.
and I don't know if he's gonna enjoy this or not, but I think he should
We're
give it a
bringing him
shot.
up anyway.
Yep. Without further ado, Lee, would you mind joining us for this
Lee from Overland Radio.
this Gimlet? So if you
What's
guys
up, buddy?
don't know Lee, he's from Overland Radio, and it's a website and podcast and live video series that we both are very affiliated with.
Yeah.
And we're happy to have you on board. So
Thanks,
welcome,
man.
buddy.
I appreciate it.
All right, Lee, so we're gonna be making the gimlet tonight, but before we do that, tell us a little bit about Overland Radio.
We do live shows, but it's broadcasted 24/7 around the globe.
Nice.
You can catch us at overlandradio.com and Instagram, Facebook's all the same.
And you guys have a couple shows on that.
yeah,
radio
we do.
station,
We do a
right?
couple of shows each week. They're live, so they're audio broadcast, and then they're simulcast on the Facebook and YouTube. at the
Awesome,
same
man.
time.
Awesome.
Yep. We have
Cool,
a good
man.
time. We bring folks like yourself
Yeah.
and some others, and just have a good time. Drink a little whiskey and talk overlanding and outdoors.
That sounds good to me. All right, so let's get into the gimlet then.
All
so
right.
what we need to do here?
I believe we're going to start. Okay, this is not my thing, but I think we're going to start with about 4 ounces of this.
You got it?
And this is Bombay Sapphire East imported gin.
The good stuff.
This must be the good stuff.
The ounce is the big one. You got it right
Hell
there.
is that? Okay, this is the ounce.
That's the ounce, yep.
So we need 4, right?
We got 4, yep.
So
4 coming.
there's 1, 2, 3, 4.
That looks good to me.
It's about 4. What do you say?
I
About 4?
say that looks good, yeah.
All right, 4 it is. So now we got to have
Ounce and a half of that.
ounce and a half of this, and this
Yep.
is simple syrup.
Yep,
And that looks
that looks good to me.
good to me.
I like the eyeballing.
I don't care what anybody else says. And then we need
Squeeze it all in.
about
there.
half an ounce
Yep.
of this or whatever. All
You
right.
got it, man.
Now we got to put this
Put
thing
the
on top, right?
You got to shake her up.
See, this isn't my thing.
You got it, man.
All right, how are we going to shake it?
Do the dance you want to do, man.
Wait, how's Holloway do it?
That's the Holloway right there.
All right, that's good. That's good. That's good.
All right.
Damn,
so let's
that's
take the top
cold.
off. Give it a couple strains.
Couple what?
Strain it
Oh.
in the drink.
I mean, this is not my thing here. How much should I put in there?
The whole thing, bro. We're gonna have a big drink tonight.
Ooh, I'm gonna be laying in the fetal position in a little bit.
Let's add a couple cucumber wedges here.
Lay them on me.
Look at that.
Damn. All
Let's
right, now
try
what do we
these.
call this again?
Gimlet.
Gimlet.
Let's see how it tastes. How'd you do?
Hmm.
Taste test.
Cheers. God, Jesus.
That's pretty good, man.
That's good, man, but it's strong.
Well, today we are going to make a Blushing Betty.
Oh, awesome, man.
Yep, and it's a bourbon drink, which I kind of like the bourbon drinks. I think you do
I
as
do
well.
too. Bourbon's one of my favorites.
Made with grapefruit and simple syrup. It's actually a really easy one to make. So the whole goal is to kind of keep it simple. You only need to bring a couple ingredients, but these are drinks that you can make around the campfire and share with all your friends and have a great time.
All right, Chris, so show us how to make the Blushing Betty.
Well, the Blushing Betty is a lot of fun to drink. It's usually so good it makes me blush.
Ah,
What we're gonna do is we're gonna do 3 ounces of bourbon.
Okay.
So we'll just eyeball it on this one. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, a little bit extra for good measure, huh?
3 big ounces, sure.
We can finish off a bottle. Guys, don't mind the bees and the flies.
They're ferocious today.
They're excited to hang out with us as well.
We're outside, hey,
Yeah.
what's gonna happen?
We've also got an ounce of simple syrup that's gonna go in there.
Nice pour.
And we will finish it off with a nice squeeze of
Nice.
a good fresh grapefruit. Oh, buddy, that's gonna make a mess. Look at that. The bees are gonna
Ooh, man.
love that.
That's a lot of grapefruit juice right there.
Well, it calls for an ounce, so
I think it's an ounce.
yeah, I'd say so. So now, once we've got that done,
Give her a good shake.
give her a little shake.
That's right.
You know, so you want to shake these long enough to chill it, but also long enough to get a couple of those good ice shards in there.
right.
And I think they really make the drink good. So once that's ready, we'll give her.
Pour it on top of those nice big cubes.
Whoa, that looks beautiful.
It does, doesn't it? Awesome.
And since we're being so fancy, huh?
A little garnish, yeah.
Little garnish.
Man, I can
Right.
smell that all the way over here. It smells awesome.
Wow. All right. Yep.
I like it.
Yep.
Could be one of my top 10.
I'd say we've only made 20. What I want to do is I want to make a dirty martini.
Oh, that sounds awesome. Let's do it.
So we'll get one shaken up and get to sip on it and really enjoy it.
Awesome, man. I'll tell you what, though. We got a special guest tonight that's going to help us make the drink.
Yeah?
Yep.
We do?
Yep. We've got Chris's mom, Mama Holloway. What do you think about that?
That's wonderful. She's been out camping with us the whole time we've been out this past few nights.
And she's been driving the Moore Expo rig on the trails.
She
I saw her
has,
behind the
yep.
wheel.
She put it
Yep.
all down in low.
She climbed
and
some
man,
ledges.
It's been a blast. Mom, welcome.
Hello.
Love to have you.
It's been
Oh.
wonderful.
Hello.
Thank you, Chad.
And
Thank you.
if I know somebody that can make a dirty martini in the
Well,
right
I like
way,
to drink it. I do.
it's my mother's. Welcome to Overlanding. Welcome to coming out and camping with us.
I am loving it. I'm loving it.
This has been your first trip out,
Yes.
and we've been all over, and
In the rain, in the tornado warning,
yeah,
in the sunshine.
We've-
It's great.
we've made a couple drinks, and I know this is one of your favorites. So,
It is.
you know, a woman as top secret as yourself should show us how to shake up a dirty martini. So I'm gonna get some ice going in here, and while I do that, if you could walk everybody through the ingredients, and we'll get this thing going.
So we're going to do 6 ounces of vodka.
Any vodka will work. What do you normally
Any
prefer?
You know, I'm a Smirnoff, but Stoli is pretty nice.
Stoli's good, yeah.
Stoli's
Yep.
very nice.
Tito's. I like Grey Goose when I do this. So anything that you guys prefer. That is a steady hand pouring if I ever saw one. I've been splashing it all over the
3.
place. Guys,
4.
so this has been a fun trip, huh?
Oh my gosh, it's been wonderful.
You get to hang out with all the guys
I
and
am
gals. and-
loving overlanding.
Yes.
I really am, completely. Okay, so 6 ounces and then 1 ounce.
Yep. Oh, that's a fresh bottle. There we go.
There we
Dry
go.
vermouth. Don't mess it up and do sweet vermouth. I've done that myself, and it tastes wacky. All right.
Okay, 1 ounce. And then the best part, the dirty part.
Yeah. Yeah.
All.
That's good. As much as you like with this.
Exactly.
Yeah. An
Exactly.
ounce, 2, 3, 4, depends on how dirty.
Let's just
yeah,
pour
give
it
it
in
a little love.
bit. There we go.
So this is the fun part, the shake.
Oh, do I get to shake it?
Please, dude. Yeah.
Okay.
Be honored. Oh, if you wouldn't mind, hold the top down though.
Oh dear.
Well, we don't want anything explosive getting in the campfire.
Watch out, boys. There you go.
And I've got a couple nice, clean, fresh glasses here for us, and that'll strain them right out. And always the garnish with a couple of olives. Now, all of these are very simple ingredients. I know it looks like we have a lot here, but these are super simple ingredients that you can take camping with you, throw them in the bag, throw them in the refrigerator, in the cooler, put them in a box. Nothing has to be cold. We shook it with ice and, well, let's give it a shot.
All right. Cheerio.
Cheerio. There's a drink that I go to that's super simple, couple ingredients, and it's a gin and tonic. So tell us about this.
Yeah, gin and tonic is just that, gin and tonic. It's pretty simple.
That's easy enough.
Yep.
So guys, I'd like to introduce you to my friend Chad. Chad runs a great store down in Nixon, Missouri, Overland Attic.
Yep.
And the reason that we're creating all these cocktails for you guys is so that way you can try them and then come up and have one at Moore Expo in April.
That's right, yep. We're gonna have the Overland Attic recovery room. So you can come there, we're gonna be serving some drinks, gonna have a lounge area, you can take a load off, listen to a little music. So yeah, come on down and check it out.
Sounds good. Well, let's make a drink.
First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna pour our gin into the drinks here. So we got some Bombay Sapphire. Is this your favorite gin?
When I'm drinking gin with a lime, I like to use Bombay.
Okay.
And when I use a cucumber, if it's a cucumber drink, I like to use Hendrix.
Yeah, Hendrix is a
usually.
really popular gin. Yep.
Yeah, or just grab whatever you like. You know, you can make the gin and tonic with a cucumber if you like.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That gives it a little different flavor, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. The different gins that you use will completely change the flavor of it, but I suggest getting something good. If we're gonna go through all the trouble of making a nice drink, let's enjoy it. Yeah.
Quality ingredients, that's right, man.
Absolutely.
All right, so we got our gin. Next is we're gonna top it off with a little tonic. Nice and simple. Last ingredient, gonna squeeze a little lime. Probably give that a little stir, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, my friend.
Well, I am excited. I'm ready to go relax.
Cheers.
So, cheers to you guys at home. What we're gonna do tonight is we're gonna make a cool drink, right?
Yeah, that's right.
How cool is it?
It's called the Bee's Knees.
It must be pretty cool. Tell me how to make this thing and let all our friends know too.
All right, so we're gonna start off with a little Bombay gin. So we're gonna do 4 ounces in the shaker here.
That's the good stuff. I like the
the good
Bombay.
stuff.
If you're doing something with cucumber, I kind of like a Hendrix, but when we've got a citrus forward, I like the Bombay.
Next, we're gonna do 1.5 ounces of our honey simple syrup.
So we used this honey simple syrup in another drink that we did, didn't we?
We did.
The Gold Rush.
The Gold Rush, that's right.
Which was a crowd favorite. The honey simple syrup I made at the house. We'll put the recipe for this in the description below.
Yeah, so people at home can try it.
Super easy. I made 3 or 4 simple syrups before I left. So, yep.
Next thing
jump
we're
in
gonna
and
do
grab
is take
that.
a little lemon, squeeze it into our drink here.
Let's see what your shaking
Got some shaking
skills.
action going on
Yeah,
now.
get that.
Get nice
Get
and
those
shaken.
elbows up. Get them up
Yep,
there.
there we go.
Yeah.
All right, next thing we gotta do, we gotta get the nice ice cubes.
Oh, I love these
We
ice
got
cubes.
these nice, clear block ice cubes. I love them.
You don't have to bring these with you overlanding on camping trips, but we fortunately had the
adds a little
freezer that
something
we
nice to
needed.
it.
And,
Yeah.
you know, a lot of people drink beer when they go camping, and
That's
I
fine.
like to have something a little bit nicer.
Yeah.
But yeah, hey, we made a drink with beer earlier. We made a red beer. It
We
was
did,
good.
didn't we? It was great. So we'll just pour this in our glass here. Last step, we're gonna garnish a little bit of lemon twist here.
Yeah. Now the thing about the lemon twist, you want to kind of just skin the lemon,
Yep.
fold it in half like a taco, and give it the twist, and that's how you get the zest in
Yep.
it.
Get a little
And
zestiness.
you'd be surprised how much flavor you get out of just a little lemon twist.
All right, let's see how they taste, man.
Smells good.
Smells great.
Smells really good.
It's like a lemon drop.
Yeah, I
Cheers,
love
man.
it. Cheers. And Chad's gonna show you guys how to make an amazing drink called
Smokey the Pear.
Smokey the Pear. I'm excited about
sounds
this one.
awesome, doesn't it?
It sounds about right. So for Smokey the Pear,
Yep.
what's the main ingredient in this?
The main ingredient is going to be vodka and this smoked spice pear shrub.
All right.
From Kansas City Canning Company. This stuff's awesome, man. We did some Bloody Marys with this. We did a watermelon shrub that was really spicy.
Yeah, the spicy margarita.
I'm really impressed with this company, man. They've got some awesome stuff. So I'm
Let's,
looking forward to this one.
We'll make sure that we link
Yeah.
to Kansas City Canning Company in the description so you can
Absolutely.
see. But while you're pouring the vodka,
Yeah.
let's see what we got in
Let's
here.
get started here.
The ingredients on this are pears, white wine vinegar. You said you like vinegar.
Yep.
Sugar, peppercorns, allspice, cinnamon, nutmeg, cardamom, and clove. So that is going to have a pretty neat flavor profile.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome, man. So we did 4 ounces of vodka here.
4 ounces of vodka, all right.
Next we're gonna do 4 ounces of this pear shrub. One, ooh, made a little mess.
There we
That's
go.
all right. Get a little spicy. We're gonna do an ounce of the simple syrup.
Simple syrup is pretty much sugar water. It's just so much easier to get it to mix in your drink when it's in this form.
Right.
You can make this at home too. It's a cup of sugar and a cup of water, and you just boil it until it becomes sugar water.
Last thing, we're gonna squeeze this lemon in here real good.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Nice citrusy
Yep.
flavor there. All right. Put the shaker top on. Give her hell.
Yeah, 20 seconds is what it
20
says
seconds.
to shake this for. You guys, you really want to make it cold, and it's nice when you get those little ice shards in there.
Exactly,
Yeah.
man. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, look at that. There we go, man.
I am excited to try this. Now that we're done,
Yeah.
we can go sit down and relax
That's
and enjoy
right.
camp.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Wow. That's got a lot of flavor.
I know you're liking these.
I'm
Boy,
loving this
This
stuff.
is one I drink around Christmas at the house.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It's great. And tonight we're going to do a White Russian.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
So Chad, we've got a great friend of ours. You've seen his YouTube channel, Sir William Goes.
Of course, yeah.
Crashing apple through the woods and oh man, just always creating havoc. Well, we're lucky tonight because he's with us,
Awesome,
and
man.
I'm gonna step back and I'm gonna let him make this one.
Bring him
so,
on up.
all right, Will, would you mind joining us, buddy? Yeah,
What's
hey,
up, buddy?
welcome. Yeah, it's good to have you on.
What's happening?
Let's do this. All right, Will, so we're making the White Russian tonight. Understand this is one of your favorites?
Yeah.
Yep, all
Yeah.
right. Let's get into it, man. Show us how to do
Bro,
it.
what do you got here?
We got some Tito's handmade vodka.
Okay.
Yep, we got a little cream, and we've got some coffee liqueur.
And I tell you, you guys do it big. You got full-on silverware and everything.
We're not playing around tonight,
I
man.
mean, normally I just bring a case of Paps out, but you guys brought the whole damn bar. I guess I can't expect too much from a guy that brought a Mercedes with him out on the trail.
I guess that's true. I guess that's true.
All right, so we're gonna do some of this
Yep.
in this fancy thing.
That's right.
Right, so Tito's vodka. We're gonna do 2 ounces. So one of these is 1 ounce.
That's right.
One of these is ½ ounce. We're
You got
gonna
it,
do
man.
2 of these. Now, is it okay? Which one's mine? Which one's yours?
I think that was gonna be yours on
This
that
one?
side there, yeah.
All right, well, here's what we're gonna do on mine. I'm
You
gonna
wanna
do
add
a little
dash
special.
extra?
Yeah,
There you
just
go.
3 ounces would be okay. Maybe 5, you know. Don't really matter, right?
It's
Then
a
we're
cold
gonna do
night, so
2.
warm it up a
yeah,
little bit.
yeah. You want 2 or you want 3?
I'll take 3.
Ain't no
Yeah.
rules in this game, baby.
Let's
We
do
can
it.
play what we want to play, you know? All right, so we got 3 right here.
There
All
we
right,
go.
so now what we got to do?
Got the little coffee liqueur.
Then coffee liqueur.
Yeah.
Now, do you know how to say that?
That says, no, I don't know how to say that.
I
It's a
do know how
fancy
to say
name.
this, though. It's 30% alcohol.
It says espresso. That's all I see.
Espresso. They forgot
We're
the
going with
E,
that.
but that's okay. We'll the E is silent anyway. You know what I mean? Oh,
Exactly.
we gotta measure it.
Yep.
1 ounce.
One of those. How's it
Ooh,
smell?
man.
Good stuff?
Actually, smells pretty good, man.
All right.
All right, now I don't like my coffee black, so the next thing we're gonna do is cream.
Yep.
Now, can we use milk, heavy whipping cream, half and half? What are
I
we
think
doing?
it's a half and half. I think that's what you're supposed to do. Yep.
Okay.
There you go. Look at that. That's looking good.
Ooh, buddy.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm talking
Look
about.
at this dainty little spoon we got here, bro.
Give it a little
Huh?
stir.
How about that?
Now we're talking. What do you
Damn, I
think, man?
love White Russians.
That's nice, right?
yeah, the drink too.
Yep. And today, what are we making, Chris? What's this?
We are making a watermelon habanero margarita.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
I like spice.
So I've got some good friends in Kansas City at the Kansas City Canning Company, so they were nice enough to send us down with a couple of their shrubs and other drink mixes. So we'll put a link in the description if you want to pick some of this up, if that sounds good to you. A
Yeah.
spicy margarita. All right, so a watermelon habanero margarita sounds like it's gonna hit the spot.
Man, it sounds good.
Let's get to making one.
Let's do it, man.
If you wouldn't mind, would you please rim these glasses with the limes?
Yes, sir.
And while you're doing that, I'm gonna get pouring. So this is a drink that we'll make in a martini shaker. It's already got ice in it. We're going to go with 4 ounces of tequila.
Okay.
I prefer the clear tequila, but it's tequila of your choice.
All right.
We'll go with the 4 ounces since we're making 2 drinks. Now we're gonna get our shrub. Again, this is made at Kansas City Canning Company. These guys are wonderful.
I can't wait to taste this.
Yeah, this is gonna be good. How'd you like the Bloody Mary mix that they made?
My favorite I've ever had.
Yeah.
I will say that.
So 2 ounces of this too. And the nice thing about these premixes is they put all the ingredients on the back
Recipe
there
right
for
on
you.
the back. I like
Yep.
that, yeah. Nice and simple.
Nice and simple. That's the name of the game for this. Since you've got those glasses rimmed, Chad, would you
Go ahead
mind
and put the salt
salting the
on?
rims, please?
Sure. Yeah, let's get that done. That can be useful.
Yeah, you are absolutely a big help. And we're also gonna put a decent shot of lime juice in here just to give it a little pizzazz. I make you shake?
Oh, I'll shake.
All right. Give her, you gotta get it.
I gotta do the rhythm like
Yeah,
this, right?
yeah. Violent shake is always good. Break the ice up. And we will add 2 of our,
Oh, the nice ice cubes, yeah.
yep, nice clear ice cubes. I love these things.
Me too.
They don't melt in your drink really, so it doesn't get watered down. All right, so
Last but not least,
I don't know about you, but I'm ready for a cocktail.
margarita time.
Woo!
That's really good. It's
That's
got
got
some
a-
kick too, doesn't it? And tonight we're gonna make the Gold Rush.
Gold Rush is a simple drink that you can make at camp. I'll tell you what, we've had 1 or 2 of these so far, and boy, everybody
Not
seems to
bad.
like them. You guys like the Gold Rush? Oh yeah. Yeah. Everybody seems to like the Gold Rush, so let's make another one.
Let's do it.
Wanted to do it for you guys at home because you're gonna want to bring this camping with you. So we've got bourbon, we've got a honey simple syrup that I made at home.
Okay, what's in that?
We'll put the link to the recipe below. This is a super easy thing to prepare at the house. You just stick it in one of these little Grolsch bottles and off you go. What I did was a half a cup of honey, a half a cup of water, a third of a cup of sugar, and I just warm it up and boil it and get everything all
Get it
happy and,
dissolved,
and dancing in the pot there. And when you can tell that everything's dissolved, you just you strain it and pour it into one of these, refrigerate it, and it should keep for about 2 weeks.
Awesome. All right,
Yep.
man.
So the first thing that we're going to do, if you wouldn't mind grabbing the top off that,
Yeah.
please. So we're gonna do 4 ounces
4
of
ounces,
the bourbon.
that's right.
And I'm using Elijah Craig's small batch right now.
Is this your go-to?
This is kind of my go-to. It's a little higher proof. It's 94 proof. It gets the job done.
Yeah.
When after a hard day camping and big dinner eating, it's like,
Warms you
man,
up.
yep,
All
yep.
right, let's do it
So
then.
we'll get our 4 ounces of bourbon going.
Maybe 1 extra splash.
Yeah, you know what's nice is this jigger that I've got right here has got just the perfect thing right. Never mind.
There you go. Just eyeball it.
Whoops. So once we get our bourbon in there, we're just gonna put a little, what did we decide, an ounce of this?
I think it's an ounce, yep.
Yeah, an ounce.
No, ounce and a half, I'm sorry.
Ounce and a half,
Yep.
all right, we can do that. So this is the honey simple syrup that we made at home before we came out because we want this to be easy on you, but you know what? A lot of people just drink beer when they go out camping.
Sure.
You might as well have something nice.
Yeah.
We do at home, don't we? So an ounce and a half of that. Man, that's got good
smell
flavor. You can smell
yeah.
the honey in it.
That's gonna be awesome.
That's nice. So after we get done with that, then just take one of our,
Nice squeeze of lemon.
yep, as much juice as you can get out of a half a lemon there
Get a
without
little
it
bit on
going
your sleeve, too. It's
all
all
up your sleeve. and then we're gonna shake it up.
All right.
And we'll put it over these nice big beautiful ice cubes. If you wouldn't mind throwing those
Adding
in
one in there?
Yeah.
You're getting all fancy. Look at you, man.
My sister taught me how to do this.
Got some rhythm. The boy's got some rhythm.
All right, so simple pour over the cubes.
Oh man, that's got a nice color to it. Look at that.
I'm glad you all joined us for this. Cheers.
What are we making, Chris?
Today we're making a Negroni, which is a little bitter forward drink. It can be made with either whiskey, bourbon, or gin. Today we're using gin for this. So
Cool.
it's a bit versatile. You can kind of dig around and see what you've got. There's a couple special ingredients that you'll need to bring with you, like the Campfire, but
Okay.
if you like a bitter drink, this one's for you. It's
All
a
right.
nice kind of fall toasty taste.
All right, Chris, so what's the first thing we need to do here?
Well, what we're gonna do is we are going to start with the Bombay Gin.
Cool.
And like I mentioned earlier, this can be made with a lot of different spirits. I've had them with whiskey and bourbon. Today we're just deciding it's a beautiful day and we're in the sun, so let's not have a hard drink. Let's just have something light and refreshing, right?
There you go, man.
So we're going to put 3 ounces of gin
Okay.
into a mixing glass. After that, what we're going to do is we're going to go 3 ounces of sweet vermouth.
Okay.
This is a 3, 3, and 3, so very simple recipe.
Alrighty.
The sweet vermouth really changes the dynamic of the flavor.
Does it sweeten it up a little bit? Is that what it does?
Yeah, it does. Everything's so bitter in this drink, it needs a little bit of
Balancing
sweet.
out.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is one of my favorites. It's a bit of an acquired taste drink, but I really think those at home are going to enjoy this. So now we're adding our Campari, and that is bitter.
Yes, it is.
Yep. And when we're done with this, we'll top everything off with a nice squeeze of orange.
All right.
If you don't have an orange available, you can use your bitters, orange bitters or anything like that, but we'll just give her a good,
nice healthy squeeze.
yeah, nice healthy squeeze of orange there. And then let everybody hang out and have a good time.
Yeah, that's what I'm ready for.
Get nice and cold. You don't want to stir this one too vigorously. It's not something you want the shards of ice in.
Okay.
Would you mind handing me the
Yes.
strainer there, please?
I like those big ice cubes you got in there too.
Aren't those nice?
Oh yeah.
If you've got the ability to keep ice frozen, it really keeps the drink nice and cold, but it doesn't let it get watered down.
And it looks awesome.
They just look great.
I love it. All right.
Well, let's
what
see
we
how
got.
they taste.
Cheers, buddy. That's
Good.
nice.
Nothing better than in the morning, you know, rolling out of bed, watching the sun come up and firing up a mimosa.
Exactly,
So
man.
would you mind showing us how to make one?
Absolutely, yeah. Mid-morning here at camp, so perfect time. Let's do it.
All right, here we go.
Okay, guys, so first ingredient here in this mimosa drink is the champagne, obviously. So we're gonna pour a little champagne in our glass.
What's the proper way to mix this?
About half and half.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's easy enough. Yep.
Next thing we want to do,
I think you might need a little bit more champagne.
you think
there,
so?
buddy.
Yeah, well, the suds
Yep.
are falling, aren't they? Yeah.
The bubbly, huh?
Let me tilt this a little bit, help out.
Now, guys, when you're carrying a bottle of champagne with you in the truck, it's usually best to keep it in the fridge because this is much better chilled.
Definitely want it to be chilled.
Yeah, but super easy, and you can pick up a cheap bottle of champagne for around $7. This is just nice and easy. It's not too hard or too strong, so
Next
you
thing-
get a good, just a good little morning cocktail.
Yeah. Top it off with a little orange juice. There's our half and half. Now we're gonna put a little bit of grenadine syrup.
Just for the color,
A
huh?
little color, yeah.
Yeah.
A little splash of color, make it interesting.
You know, if we're out here making campsite cocktails, we
Yeah.
ought to make them pretty, right?
Why not? Why not? Let's get a little more of that in there.
There we go.
A little sunset look. All right.
That's easy.
That's the one, man. Here you go.
Well, cheers, man. I
Yeah, cheers,
appreciate
buddy.
it. This looks wonderful.
Let's
Good
drink
morning.
up. Drink up. Good morning.
What are we making, Chad?
We're gonna make the Brooklyn today, and it's got a little rye whiskey, some vermouth, a little bit of bitters, and some maraschino liquor. Real easy to make. All right, guys, so let's get into this drink. We're gonna start off with our liquor here. So normally this is made with a rye whiskey, but we're out camping and we don't have that, so we got bourbon, so that's what we're gonna use.
Works for me.
It's gonna work, yeah. All right, so we're gonna start off with making 2 drinks, so we're gonna double the recipe. This is 4 ounces here. There's 1 and 4. And we're just pouring it in this mixing glass. We're gonna mix it all up and then strain it into our glasses. All right, next we're gonna do the vermouth. 2 ounces of this. There's 1, 2, all right.
One of my favorite parts here is these filthy black cherries. These are
Filthy?
amazing. Oh, they're so
smell
good. Perfect for whiskey
God.
cocktails. It says it right there on
Delicious, man.
on the label.
All right, so about 2 ounces of this, but we're just gonna kind of guesstimate, and I might put this here so the cherries don't fall in there. Pour a little bit of that in there. That's looking good, isn't it?
That looks amazing.
All right, last but not least, we got the bitters here.
Couple
2 ounces
dashes of that?
Yeah, we'll estimate that too.
There we go. That's good.
Right there.
Love it.
All right, give this a quick stir.
You want to make sure that cherry juice and everything just mixes in
Yeah, it
there
is kinda
real
thick.
good.
Yeah, you're right, yep.
You know, and it's hard to mix that stuff when it's cold.
What do you think about that?
That's wonderful.
All right,
But I guess there's only one way to find out.
there is only one way to find out, so let's do that. A little bit from me. All right,
Well,
cheers, my friend.
to the Brooklyn.
Today, we are making a bitter mimosa.
It's a spin on just a regular mimosa, but if you like a little bit different taste, if you kind of like the bitterness that the Campari's got, then you know this completely changes the dynamic of the drink.
Absolutely. All right, Chris, well, let's get into this drink, man. How do we do it?
All right, Chad. Well, I'll tell you what. You know, when my wife is along with us, she loves having a mimosa in the morning, and She likes that little bit of a bitter taste, so so that's why we're going to bring the Campari into it. What we're going to do first is take our Campari, which is a bitter liqueur, and all we're going to do here is we're just going to rim the glass.
Gives it a nice red color too, huh?
Yeah, we're just going to get the flavor in there. Try not to spill it on myself here, but
And how much of that do you pour in there? Just
enough
a
to
slight amount?
Yeah, all we're doing is just getting a little bit of that flavor in there. It's pretty strong, so you don't need much. Give that a smell.
That's nice.
That is nice. So now we can add our champagne.
The bubbly.
Yep, and half is a great mixture for this. It's super easy. Again, this is not a strong drink, so you know it's nice with breakfast or right after that campfire coffee, and
Something to sip on?
yep, just something to sip on and watch the sun come up and sit by the river and enjoy. So
Awesome.
now that we've got half and half there, we'll go half and half with orange juice. I usually just grab a small gas station
Right.
bottle of orange juice. There's no point in lugging a whole lot with you, so we'll just put our orange juice in there. I think
Very nice.
we might need to go to the store and
We
get
might
some
need
more,
another
huh?
bottle now, yeah.
Yeah, now the fun part, what we got to do is we got to play with a little bit of fire. So if
Awesome.
you wouldn't mind, this is really just going to kind of give it that toasty note flavor, and there we go.
Nice and toasty.
Once that's ready, we just drop it right on in. Let's get 2 of these going.
Absolutely. One for each. This is the one case where it's okay to play with fire.
Yeah, you can play with fire all yeah, while you're making beverages. Please drink responsibly. There we go. And we'll drop that in.
Great.
And welcome to the world of bitters.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh, that's nice.
That kind of rounds it out a little bit.
It really
doesn't
does, yeah.
Great morning cocktail. Where can we find these?
Well, if you come to the Moore Expo in April, we're going to have the Overland Attic Recovery Room, and we're going to have a lounge there. We're going to be serving some drinks, a little live music. Yeah, it's a place to come take your load off for a minute and just rest a little bit and have a nice drink.
Yeah, guys, we'll put a link to pre-sale tickets in the video, and come hang out, relax, recover in the recovery room.
Sounds like a plan. Cheers.
Cheers.